Retiring individuals and those people who have lost their jobs are faced with the important decision of what to do with their 401k plans. Here to discuss this topic is David Templeton with Adage Financial in Little Rock, Arkansas. David, welcome back.
Thank you, Scott. Great to be here.
So, David, what preparation should a person be making as they near retirement?
Well, Scott, they should be looking at the allocation choices that they're currently in their 401k plan. Sadly, a lot of people are still contributing to their 401ks. They're not actually paying a lot of attention to what percentage of which types of investment accounts that their current 401ks in. Typically, as people get closer to their retirement age, they should become more and more conservative so that they're not risking any of their principal in the marketplace.
David, let's talk about that person who is already retired. Why is it important for them to roll their 401k into an IRA?
Well, the most important reason, Scott, I think, is control. Number one, when they have their money in a 401k, they're limited to their investment choices. Whereas when they roll it over into an IRA, it basically becomes a self-directed IRA, and they have full control of where they want to invest their money. They have choices that wasn't inside the 401k. They can go from any spectrum of risky to conservative to income investments, where the 401k offered just a small choice.
So is income a reason to roll the 401k into the IRA?
Definitely, Scott. If you have your money still in a 401k, which I've seen some people might have money in 3 or 4 401ks, which they don't understand that they can roll all of that into just one IRA and save a significant amount of administrative fees. But the income is a crucial part. For example, somebody might only need $5,000 or $10,000 a year out of their IRA. Whereas if they took it out of the 401k, the government requires a mandatory 20% tax withholding. And if they're not in a tax bracket that's going to trigger that type of tax, why have 20% withheld from your 401k when you could roll it over into an IRA and alleviate that problem?
And thinking about estate planning, is there any benefit to staying in a 401k plan?
There's not really a benefit either way between a 401k or an IRA, as long as the spouse is the beneficiary. However, if children of the participant in the 401k or the person that rolled it over to an IRA are children, there could be substantial burdens on the children, forcing them to take distributions from the 401k or the IRA when they don't really need it or want it.
All right, David, then what is the best course of action?
Scott, the best course of action is to do something. Don't wait too late. If you're getting close to retirement, I would say even within a 5-year period time horizon, look at your allocation choices. Make sure you're not risking too much of your principal. Find a competent financial advisor that knows the ins and outs of a 401k and an IRA, whether it's to your benefit to roll it over into an IRA when you do retire, what type of investment choices you're going to make, how you designate your beneficiaries, what type of income planning are you going to have. Don't wait until the day you retire and say, oh, what am I going to do with my 401k? I need to seek out some advice now.
All right, David, thank you.
My pleasure, Scott. Great being here.
My guest has been David Templeton with Adage Financial in Little Rock, Arkansas, and you're watching Annuity News Now.